Jordan no pa nundu fatuaya Jordan no pa nundu fatuaya Fiera no pansuka wo Anywhere fidya kobe pia Tie best entertainment show Jordan no pepia Best entertainment show Nundu dikosi area prem to bro Best entertainment show Fidya ni kobe Best entertainment show Tie bina unu Tie best entertainment show.
So my good friend and brother Councillor Lutrot is saying he wants to dedicate the song as a birthday gift to Mr. Nicholas Kwashi of Kolebu Teaching Hospital Engineering Department. Councillor Lutrot says that Nicholas Kwashi, may you prosper in this your new age with divine protection from above and beyond.
Okay, FM. Okay. 1, 2.
As we pray.
And that is from your boss, Reverend Councillor Lutrot and friends. He means all friends at the engineering department of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
Dwelling within our prayer.
And it's also a personal one from me to the one and only Captain Aqua, the presiding member of the Efutu Municipal Assembly.
The trials we may have to face.
So if you're going through trials this morning, relax.
You'll be leaning on your grace.
I won't travel back across with the Daradiasi.
Be your strength.
The more you praise God, the more He will descend into your situation and change things around for you.
Through it all,
and cement power, careful pionu, evahi. Come on, Daniel washing if you know.
we are lifting our hands to you.
Praise is a very powerful thing. One of these days, we'll invite our praise people back, the Reverend Abraham Lamtes, to come and talk about the power of praise. But today I'm not talking about praise. I'm going to interview a young emerging female musician by name That Girl. Last Friday we couldn't complete our interview, and then I'm bringing her back. She has a beautiful gospel rendition. Let's hear it, even as I invite her to sing along. Let's do this before we start our Q&A.
Entertainment show with your host Halifax Ansah Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Obedience to Baba, obedience to Baba, obedience to Baba. Yeah, Baba, man, kadenya
Gavin Shrao.
obedience to Baba.
Jesus
No
Christ.
benzo di no nam she Baba. No benzo Baba pinti. Yeah, Baba, man, kadenya Semekai adom ni adoya.
Single sister.
Why am your people? Mira yesu why? Meso me na wasiyo. Obambo pana wora so pentina mama tizenia miti. Me godaya, me daya no. Mesoye na wataba insana karamimu. Hey, enunti. Meko suma bawa body oh, pisa. Uyo nyamekai. Nyami biarani oh. Obambo pana wora so pentina mama tizenia miti. Iye me kodaya, me daya no. Sorry na wataba insana karamimu. Hey, esiye ni kejenya sida. I review nipa ho. And then me paya se. Me rumpi papa wayame. Esiye ni kejenya sida. I review nipa ho. Adiye bako wa mesure ne se. Me rumpi papa wayame.
Okay, FM.
Nase mi bu kompongo jemechi. Baby I'm free, baby I'm do ya. Oh therefore, now better me away. Nazemi bukompongo jemechi. Stand back and take account. Or therefore,
You are
waiting. It has to be. Jesus, you love it too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love, oh.
OKFM.
Jesus, you love it too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love, oh. You tell me, say, make I no worry.
Allah.
That everything's gonna be okay.
Sing it, that girl.
You are the path to the final.
Sing it, my sister.
The miracle working.
Yeah, man.
You turn the blind man to.
Oh, no.
You make the crippled man to.
I don't want you to cry today. Let's
You
just
are
praise
the
God.
Galilee.
Uh-huh.
You make impossible possible.
It shall happen.
Hey, Jinudi. Now obey to me, I am. Obey to me, I am. Hey, obey to me, I am.
OKFM.
Oh, Jinudi. Now obey to me, I am. Hey, obey to me, I am. Obey to me.
OKFM 101.7.
Oh, yeah.
In case you just tune in, a higher OK 101.7 FM.
Masaya no pay. Mede me home shewunsa. Mede fione me fiba mo nyina. Shewunzo waje. Tutu mana mo nyina sisi mami yo. Minyami ye na makwami ye. Diye kwa mi mami yo. Diye kwa mi mami yo. Diye kwa mi mami yo. So much, be a crimey mammy, yo. Be a crimey mammy, yo. Be a crimey mammy, yo. So much, be a crimey mammy, yo. Be a me, Any mujabina enya Yeni remu watumfo Obu zamne na pampo Washeshe yeni nane Se obeshi mishe yanu kwa nyamidi Mti embasudo
Okay.
Niawaya mama fimo medawasi
As if I don't start my show, this anointed girl is going to go on and on singing.
Yeah.
Her name is Das Girl. She's an all-round musician. First I met her in Canada to dancehall, but now me named that say obey with a faith to me to gospel say. But last week Oba na obebo high life. Das Girl more kwaba. Na me da se pa se wapeno so say enne ye betu ayen komo bono so. After that interview no Jema when you any feedback?
Pachomenya feedback baby.
Really? Tell me about some of them. Feedback no musi den.
Okay, many people want to help.
Really?
Go for baby person mo boa. Ebiko send them is kanya de. Ti me don masinya men so ensure mo say o my boy because enya easy.
Many people want to help.
Yes.
Sometimes my defining help no.
Okay.
Pablo, with the American upon this right. I'm saying no one boss ko mama no fa black mic no can ni blue one no. I don't know why.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
So I'm doing blue one no crowd. There's this feedback in it. I don't know what it is. You see, sometimes my pastor prophet Akonai told me about obi obompaisa nyame boa mi onyame say obwa be important na ohwehwe ne pa no nim de obeka. some people want to help, many people want to help. That girl help Ben Potin here.
Okay, me ankasa de me here almost say omode sika be mame because sika de all the mame a me di message no and I mesan ba. No nanka me here na say omo we push me career. Omo be invest into my career.
Really?
Yes.
Intelligence young lady. And see, you don't want them to be giving you fishes. You want them to teach you how to fish.
Yes, how to make my own money.
Okay, yanko swear. This I will see omo investing into your career.
Okay.
Investment being say, I mean, are you talking about I don't want to give you possible answers explaining omo investing to my career in what way?
Okay. Now my music.
Mhm.
Enti yebenya promotion ebia yebetra video anyi na isikasem and ebia airplane is eno kwampo de nyame adom mobo aye wosane amane enti ebia video cha clothing aspect ne memfa say branding. Yes, to put no branding.
Into your appearance, the Ube share, the Ube studio, the Ube video. That is a type of help he wants.
Yeah.
Now that girl, well, industry we almost see with the sike shame maskano and babaki and one was a although you won't find container be na fa proclaim. What is those blessing Chris girlfriend was saying? Mention some of them.
Industry ni ska umupa.
Sir.
But onya so mfaswa and I okase sika en. And I made them say sika umupa.
So you believe you're the sika shame you invest more as far as music is concerned as sika no be back.
Oh, be back. And you will be amazed because I really believe in myself.
That's girl, can you make me a promise today?
Of course I can.
Okay. Today, I want us to have a very happy interview.
Okay.
I don't want you to cry.
Okay.
What you see, I don't want you to cry.
Okay.
Last week interview, I mean, people have not stopped crying over it. And the industry were main system kakra. You get what I mean? Nah, I don't want to cry. Some questions about through into my main through to you, and then we take it on from there. Ebimo say, "Wa want to mean to wa winyom." To say mashup ye, you are more of a mashup artist. I would to ebimo nyom than your own songs. How would you respond to that?
I have recorded a lot of songs. Me wa nyom emfa is a 40 cry.
Did you say 4 or 40?
40.
40.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
That's a girly.
If you are broke because I recorded a good studio nya some ketwa Ansah na online. Enti mashup ne de menye fosika. And I'm the chassis. Enti I think say people like it when I do mashups more. And omo per menyom also because any man say people really like that song. And I yes I mean to menyom. Me to nyom nefra. But I feel say anka yini na ebe hana ye old legends no because anka yes anyum na ya form nyum na ya ye kakra o form o ebia rhythm na o de kakra ye then ebe ya ebe hu yenso ye be kaka ye hu say legend bi si ho no because ye ma omo chi rakra na say ya ye ba no ye nim ya ye because ye be follow new trend no, rather than old one because and also boy. And I think it's a very good idea, Sanka. All the artists, a bit me for old legends, say Bia, Nanam Pedu, Obabaji Adofone, Amachi de Demone, no for Monium Nanka, which me ye Bia, oh, yeah, Obianca Semenya Onium, but at least, oh, Hano Mano Fanenium Bako. Now I am a fans.
Okay, in talking about honoring the old legends, why Agatha Nanampedo Nyum remix.
Yes,
Ufa no keke ana ushia papa no or my permission mubo hun komo. I mean, and that what arrangements been over the years Agatha remix no.
I'm sure you can home daddy any
daddy asking daddy boss komo and daddy die.
But you go.
Muka huna nampi du ankasa.
You shano National Theatre. Me fan say 3 years ago. And he really liked me. Oh, free stage me perform me free stage and oba fan oba backstage ebe congratulate me say me ya dear pa and I didn't answer. I want no mama who say ono no cho enyum na me to Irama Bedu, my father dame Emma Irama Bedu.
Okay. Yes. Last week, who can say same way with her? Na sa nyum no matcha ho video.
Mpacha fini evicha.
And also musika nye ready. Budget no ya hin. Budget for shooting Agatha remix by Nana and Pedu. Ray sang a new rendition by That Girl. What is the budget for that video?
I don't know the budget because I know the director and everything.
A director being
music director, like video director.
More approach director be.
Oh, directors need the kasi
Maybe my your arrangement at
arrangement.
Na arrangements no budgets no ye ahen.
Yenya issue.
Father, when we are praying, help us to pray with faith and have specific amounts we are praying for. For we never know when our helpers will pop up and say, "Oh, how ne saying?" Okay, nyum kura mekane ho asem no say Agatha remix no. My auntie nyum, then I come and ask her all the questions about me inbox mo mi wia na me di me questions. Actually, this is the song.
The legendary Nana Pedu. Nana baby, I'm sure. Mint now, do you so me move? Mint now, do you so me move? Many now, do you so me move? Mint now, do you so me move?
That's Girl.
Oh, me na me tina do drum o do.
Me say nyame ya tie wo mpa ebo.
Once no me.
Well, you share the nyame be ye. Ya papa. Eja. If penyin. Major prophets. If one no the oka na adwen. If one no throw controversy. Osi MPP 90 den. Say MPP nso ye party. No see on no wa hye nkom sasan so vaka say we be win na party na ba wa hye nkom NDC a wa hye nkom MPP e win. See on no on fan asore nye politics but up politics. The friend of Prophet Isaac Owusubempa. Wa ma ye package bi but me pese me fe into dra. See ye pon na wa freja na una koshia na wadanese na wadanase wa ho. Offer no fe. And then our former Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture. Some no our gifts bia yedi share eye pencil wa ho. They be the same measurements and trust says 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. They be me penasem brutal. Her name is Barbara Otin JC. And once you see me, Bisa will say, when you say you want help, what do you want her to do for you? With the Cambri Bia na maminya mao. So today, don't cry. Nyamia tie wo mpa ibo. And then Sisiana my production team country me say yeah nyumto stop distracting my artists. Yeah, friend, no. You see, this gentleman I'm talking about growing up, not growing up, was after secondary school. You got Tia, Jaishi, Nenuma Peteshi, and Fambumu, and yes, how. In those days, I would say, poi, and you know. He says he wants to do a feature with you for free. A friend of Samine himself. And then the man who discovered Apetus. The man who actually trained him in sound engineering. His name is Fred Chamens. I don't know our friend of Fredima. He says he also wants to record you for free. And then when you go to Rough Town Records, they are hottest sensation now. Her name is Wendy Shea. Wendy says she wants to do a feature with you for free.
And so want to me be bad.
So if your problem is about music videos, and you know there's a certain former minister who is around the line and says, look, I want to do this for you. Okay, so okay, that looks good. There is this man who started as an assembly member in an electoral area called Kojebedu in the Futu constituency. And he rose to become a presiding member of the Futu Municipal Assembly. Then he became a member of parliament for a Futu. Then there's currently the deputy majority leader in parliament. His name is Alexander Kwame Afenyo Markin. Do the do. He says I should tell you he wants to do the do. And see what is a accommodation problem or be solve your mouth. See what when you solve be solve pay or be finishing so mouth. And then when you go into my inbox, be brave. They want your contact to help you. I don't know. Maybe I'll take your contact. I don't have your phone number. They don't believe I don't have your phone number. But you see, in all these things, there are people who are still asking questions. I mean, clarification, clarity. You know, as much as I want to help you, I want to be fair. Almost see normally breaking away from drugs and yet easy. And you say why your drugs pain. Na then a trace say drugs no why jai and pampara na dabena wujai.
Voucher, any drugs, weed. I was smoking.
Now we there then. Okay, what I get, so I see drugs. People will think, you know,
yes,
I don't want to. Friend, you know, drugs. Okay, I get what I mean. And see, for the records, she's not into drugs as in hard drugs. The one they inject, it's there's something is injection, and we. Now so see where jai. They want clarity. How did you stop? When was it?
Okay, I started when when I entered music. Me ran your mono, me fan say 4 months pepe, and I'm a jai.
Ura nyumono.
Yeah, 2017 when I got the hits. So that time in Nana, they were trying to help me stop it. So me ya na me jai. Me fan say 4 months pepe, and I'm a petty was an yamano.
2017.
Yes.
Maybe 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is 5 years ni. Why and now ko shia nyame ne pa obetumi aka che nyame ne pa say on shim say for the past 5 years we back on pomfa with grandma so.
I haven't completed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yankoi.
Was the last week I was saying say Lady B so be blackmail yeah my man is Kanye. It's your corner and depression started by. So I went through that again because now my samba met you. And I was very scared say my hate no be you so me passed against me there. Now what is the essence of being a hit? Like being famous or completing my career. So I bounced back. It meant to me I'm controlling my own.
When you started music in 2017, you were popular Kakra. So after 4 months, you jai.
Yes.
And you are saying that after a while, you went back into it. So does it mean you've gone back into it? And now
no. I quit it. After I went to my friend say like 7 months time, and I'm a film because I was. Now complaining the also, and my family, my sisters, money now they were all feeling bad, so they had to. Sometimes they cry, say they don't understand why Abani say. So they also foot when the baby by nice man to my for their.
How did you stop? Because people who smoke, especially weed, almost see it's an addiction. It's difficult to stop. You can't stop. Blah blah blah. When you smoke, you feel irate. You know, you want to feel, and in the absence of that feeling, that conscious feeling, it's not comfortable. Until with dear young lady, how were you able to stop? We then jai because one call for rehabilitation and when the omu flashing the system, determination of free, willpower of free. How did you do it?
Weed air addiction, yes, but opesa ujaya obejaya. When I be out there, once I was smoking here, but every day, why you say air addiction, won't mean jai. Opesa ujaya mpa. Bed do we ya there to ya jum say ain't mean jai, ain't mean jai. But me the two months say me jai, I stopped. So I know say opesa ujaya obejaya, and I know many people are jai. So omo de na ban say no mutimi jai. You can stop. Yeah.
Maybe I would say, dent na wo jai no wo see na family ma wo pressure. Jayo no musu, jayo no musu. Insi enya dia wo hu say adi emboa me. But ebusua so no. Inti na wo di ahom tete jai no. Is that what you are saying?
No. And yes, enonkwa. First na me ka say me jai dey me na me tena asia and I'm still with me jai.
Okay.
So second one there I was going through a lot. Into no na margin kwa nyomo so. Sometimes me so better I was very small into omo humia. They thought say bia smoking na mama is but na adwenje ne doors. Into now say me relax me hona. They were telling me say I should calm down. Yes I must say.
Okay, into my memory recap na into as fast. So basically, yes, the father was a taxi driver.
Yes.
Am I right? And the mother was operating a chop bar. And now, baby, I mean, yeah, chop bar, no, you know, as I say, as you are or the koya idea. Into when you baby, or be any chop bar into my best say, and see, or non any mammy and some 6 or 7. Now there's not a single room back home. Nabasabi, near Manco, yeah, no crap, fear necessity. My, dinka. It goes back and forth and back and forth. Then I make konye for some by a choba or police for honum baby, and also after 6 months, I said and Tiano Kaye. Fearance will have my say, mammy will rent us soon, blah blah blah. Mammy and Nicono Shannon Bill, with all these plenty children, and you know, some of them are even giving birth. And see, she was running away from the landlord, says, Sadia, Sad depora or mammy chobe, me could dine a canon to yamibi. Na me fan bet you am fear in course of doing that and a car born a mommy and no nyane baby koi afidi account nkwa she had to stop school okotsna obinchen buano kakra no ton es what no yes in no so physically challenged into you know there was a back and forth. She ended up in the ghetto. In the ghetto, no, because one lady from the Kokomba market area, the old Fadama area, the person introduced her into so many things. But eventually, I will say, Mbuano. That was where this conversation got to last week. And see, what I want to do today is to connect. So, despite all this hardship, how did you finally start music? And when you started music, how has the journey been like? I'm hearing Nam1 put you as a Nana Pia Mensa. Hey, big up! No more. You know, okay? Still, what man's good here when you're over. If you Nam1 can say men's good, how much more me? You met Nam1 eventually. They managed to put you in school through the Xylophone Arts Fund. And also, I mean, Ecosi sign. And then where are you now? What is the way forward? So let's fast forward. From the ghettos, how did you enter into music?
My manager, my ex-manager,
when
I went to the studio, me call studio no, because she guy be an engineer, and so no baba I'm recording kakra. So the manager knew you know say okay, or the me beko kuma say na ma call record the honum rather because I want no ote more than Accra. So the me call honum, you call honum 3 days pepe, and I recorded my own sponsor. I Samini my own. And Ebony sponsor, and I'm me and a mashup. Yeah, and I did a pepper near post here. So, your first posting I post here pepper na a trendy. I was within a day now more 30K views and for Facebook the likes and comments. So, I say in energy and a name say Ebekosi. So we decided to post more, and I call a Bombella, Shatawale, Umbrella, and we've gone to Stoneboy. You're releasing mashups, baby. Yes. So we're going to start here.
I don't know only what first manager Jaya. Is it not say we can say you were being, you know, ungrateful?
Oh, only friends are no one shot any time, sir. because you see how yeah ejuma for county na say me want to say nyaman dey dawson but enye bibiana metima
because now once anu ya ye kakra say manager no ye adwuma foforo kan na manager ben na no dey or a full-time manager obi adwuma foforo kan is there, I mean, obi aboa I mean what me am 30k, you know, views in just one day. Me sure some use data the share na Ghana had there we say one for data ensure they were Facebook and now online are the best data service you can use is Vodafone. And to say more cano, I mean, you know, data has become a necessity for everybody and everything these days. That is why Vodafone gives you the most amazing and best value offers in Ghana today. Whether you are learning something new or working from home or connecting with friends and family or watching Das Girls mashup on online, or running your own personal business, you can reach your highest potential with Vodafone data. So get great value with the best data offers and services in Ghana and connect to endless possibilities with either 1.23 gigabytes. It has no expiry and it goes for only 5 cedis. Just dial *700# on Vodafone and select the value bundle that suits you or your business. You can go further with the power of Vodafone data. Vodafone, together we can. The most important one is just grab your phone if you use Vodafone and just dial *700#. Vodafone there on my data no Bob, when they say it's no expiry, truly no expiry. Now these days entertainment shows in a show online. It's see making it cry or be network reboot a years a year cat Vodafone anka embassa yentu aswe. That girl, I mean sisi obi atie e bi mo pledges on beboa. Now what manager akwa shao being a forgive my word nobody waboa one out I say win your views where Jino. Is that how you are? Bonnie Biens, you said he was busy.
No. Yeah, any fight and we are still together. Any issue we are.
Is he still managing you?
No, he is not. But we don't have any issue at all.
Why did he stop managing you?
He didn't actually stop. My cousin stop. Me said I'm
Is he still managing you?
I'm fine say okay team no some way because team na so we are in.
Is he still managing you?
No. He is not.
Should we change the gear and start another type of interview, because I don't like people play with my brains on live radio. Well, why did you break up with your manager? We'll see in Sembibiri in the first place when that time in Yamano he was busy no Juma Fofro. And then 2 minutes later, is he still managing you? Yes, okay, team no one can. Why did you stop with your manager? Oh, when you name person can radio, so it's either halim person min koho. And but when you play with my mind, I feel I should also play with your mind.
No.
And say, let's start afresh. Well, manager, no, are you still with him? Then I would die, no. It sounds as if you were ungrateful to him.
No.
Explain. And we are live on radio.
So me ka say me no eni ho bi mo emergency bia yenya issue na me feeling chain. But ono ankasa ne de on should any problem with me working with anyone, because I'm not working with him. I don't know how to explain it. But
can we trim? Who go sinu no yejuma?
Davi.
Or can we team no ho?
Okay, in a way. But
still all the sick shame.
Oh no, dear, and yet on first kind shame na na ya na
Munyaska mumanubi.
Davi.
Moko baby I'm seeking a permission.
No.
Well, let's leave this manager's points. You are not telling the truth in that area, and I wouldn't spare you. There is something you are hiding. I'm just not guessing. But yeah, I mean, you can call your name. So you met this guy, and it was helping you. You were doing your mashups. You were going online. Then what happened next? Do you know why you are confused?
No.
Those 3 guys seated there were trying to give you answers. And when it's a live interview and we are doing heart to heart speaking the truth, So I'm fake answers. The public will think you are a liar. Forget your mo. Focus on the questions. I wouldn't mess you up. But this thing you are doing, I want to do my best for you. The ball is in your court. And I mean it. I'm in a serious mood now. So what happened next? The third question, the interview is over. If you are not ready, there's a long queue. And I'm serious. So what happened next?
Please, the question again. No near my shit. I don't be near. Oh, me and then if you ram me, me geneso, me cocotino, beside me, and I'm a training, sir. If you got a be by yo, me will quarantine, on from me, go be by. Or the too many say. That time me do be bad. Me so me the serious, me so man do be bad. Na ya na junti, yeah ne say ya the version of Mission the boss, yeah chiano pa.
All too soon, sometimes things don't go the way you plan to take it like that. You can't force somebody to give you answers sometime. We may have to end the interview before 12 o'clock. It's a precious time on radio. Hello, Mabu.
Yes, Inuncho.
Last week I said you by you no, by the grace of God, banya omu ombebu anu kakra. Imayendo mwase na yenko eneme.
Antibabra. Wherever you are, yadawasio. Any honorable Afenyo Makin, Yedamu Nyinasi.
Any Reverend Owusubempa.
Any Reverend Owusubempa.
Samini.
Prophet Ibakope. Samini. Hey, the former bat.
Wendy Shay.
Wendy. Boy Radon Yedawase.
And then Nepa be bree.
Obia, whether big or small, Yedamwase. Because it's like more a tima moya about and Yedamwase. Oh, say. Halifax, I was say Satan on Jane Jumani you because he's not getting client. Who feel say you are bringing somebody down, no? Rather you are promoting Nanka a bar say Jesus Christ omunim say anka. You be fan of swide ye nyina dia call heaven anka. I think anka oh mercy Jesus up. Who said the devil has wanted to mess this lady up, but God being so good. Look at the gem, look at what we have. But me paucho. Forgive her. It's like in a way, no. Adiana had to turn so too much.
Has she offended me?
No, she has not.
To forgive her, say be off. Oh, yeah, I mean.
So what I'm trying to say is, whatever it is, no, you can stop if really, because there were certain things that that group sorry, me say I'm not going to watch Ponobium anywhere. And so the willpower is there.
Helen Omabo.
Yes, Inuncho.
We'll see one day. We'll sorry. And I will say then.
You need to fetch me fade down and I stop.
For my now what I shop on.
Let me shop papa now him there me share. And
mommy penny to say
those times I check
those times to say fear hini.
Oh, it's about 17 years now.
La 17 years now for number.
Oh, now but hey. That was serious, Papa. Now be and one is
yeah.
Now feel no
oh, me no near my shit. I don't be near. Oh, me and if you ram me, me geneso, me cocotino, beside me, and I'm a training, sir.
Show been crying. And talking about Pono, did I see Pono on Prophets? Ebenezer Adakwa Yadom's Prophet One TV the other time. Helen, did you see that track?
Yeah, I did.
And yes, sex education though.
No.
A man and a woman, a man licking a woman on live television. And the Minister of Wine and this classification committee and this National Film Authority are all silent. Maybe a matter for another
and the chairman is here,
and
so it's like that one is over to be there too.
Well.
Yeah. But about Halifax,
yes.
Yet yes, a DNA there apart from
Now let me tell you something. You may think a friend was saying that girl or your door, she's not playing door. If you've not gone through what she went, you wouldn't understand why. Because I send it her on pese onka. So she's like, should I say, should I not say, should I minka, and then she looked confused and inconsistent. Radio interview in your force, so pese minka, na ya call your name. What? So we learn as we grow. But when you want to cast connect police, but you don't do that with Halifax. I mean, so to me, answer question, crowd, but you mean back when you. And to my main TA, so creating so adjuntre na General
Halifax.
Is it well? I think she's received some love from the industry. Korea, see and why you.
Yeah, make I say, being with her for some time now. Adia bakwa, yeah, can say, on say I say, me know you beko bukoma. Something always takes us to bukom. There is love be there. What am I say? And there be no can say or share the love na a work get us na or train who free or no bahan say na I said there be no a man for mouth suspicion be ne wow intino me mo dear make I say yen hwe sa ho ni ye ne yen hu se ne be manage yen nuanoma o matwe om ho free ho no if you go to the ghettos right now be between one row be ma one row. What am I saying? Be more. Just say, "Unis kakra obenyebi." On be show with love, but yeah, hand say no. Halifax. Sometimes we here to see this crown poor. Day. What am I saying? But ghetto, they will show you love. Drew up a tree. A peace. Or the bema challenge with be.
That's negative love. Negative love, Safo. Now love, I will be my example.
Yeah, what positive love? No say, yeah, share love. Kakra be no ammonia kakra. Fair share of the common fund.
Well, I know that in the ghettos and on the streets, we don't snitch. You mind your own business.
Yes.
And then you share with a brother.
Yeah.
But outside the ghettos, attitude near difference, kakra.
Yeah.
That girl.
Manager on the side, no. Halifax, like you said, no. It's good, say ABR. What's in us here? I think, say. But I always see this guy also around. Into whatever it is, no. Halifax. It's good, sir. What's in us, yes, sir.
Funny Mike, man. Now, do you know why I wanted to end the interview?
No.
Okay. Ebimun so criticizing me, said me exploit you. That I brought you on my show, I pushed you to cry just for trends. So I felt, well, if you brought her back and speak aloud, she wouldn't speak loudly to say Bribi Obi for no. You ask her questions, she's playing around. I felt, well, maybe they are right. I just there's a long queue of people who I want to come on the show, want to come on the show. They've come on the show third time in a row, and I don't know. Are we continuing? Are you ready for it now? Or we should?
Yes, I am.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about your former manager or we should move on?
Please, we should move on.
How did you meet number one? Nana appear Ansah.
I met him through Super Suffer. Yes.
When did it happen? Or so inside they call her. I mean about the same.
No, Davi. Or my ex-manager, Ekasa, my manager, and
ex-manager Ibium. What's up? Poppy up house Ibium. Okay, koi.
Enti oni omo kasa na yekoye ba menhia na mwan ba menene kasa ofon so and na art fund omo art fund board enti no na omo de me I think say omo yes omo sponsor my art fund board no because omo sponsor artists on it enya artists nko any other person enti no so na omo yes omo be fa so de me akọ school no enti omo bisa say school be na me pe. And I'm saying fashion school. And I'm going to enjoy Sababy or mom.
Really?
Yes.
And I want call.
Mekoe ba mentimi anwie ho.
Almost 2 years for how many semesters and how many years? I mean, how was it?
I had to go for 1 year, 6 months.
Okay. Into almost 2 years, 18 months, no nyina.
That's right.
And I will call for how many months?
Because for 6 months.
Boy, now 1 year I can use wedding is That's my mother's name. Boy, now 1 year I can use wedding. I want call.
Me feel on no me call other and near big shop there, but I used to learn from a lady who is with me.
Because you are saying you bake panel.
No, me see sewing. And see me from there.
Why did you stop Joyce Abbeville? If you have 18 months scholarship, you've done 6 months, I can't 12 months. Then is here.
Actually, one issues start men's good issues, you know. I started say ba, and then I was say me ankasa na me support me on my people. They do baby na anything. And I was say
na so much you have feast no dada. Just so much you have feast no dada dia. So no problem.
Every week or every 2 weeks, I was say as a Tonyama.
Niama. Na nya notebook ni pen ni pencil
no. You talk materials, you talk setting pins.
Pin I pin.
No. Yeah, you turn a book and I want them no much. Yeah, I want them no be work in Dallas. Yes. Na
pin they be work cadence motor in Dallas. Okay, so basically Pastor say, and don't mind me. Pastor say, yes, they've paid for the tuition, but practical fees,
yes,
materials as in fabric,
yes,
niama no na baba yedin,
yes,
na and is it well, I don't get it.
Okay.
So because of anyway, is it possible say Obeko school na won't go for practicals and now it wasn't allowed?
No, school na no any practicals no. Yeah, no pen use ya honum. We only do fashion, yeah, pamade, and only that. Yeah, classes are not English, this maths and English.
Did you get back to the arts fan to tell them, say, me patrol school I'm not shemi. First week a practical, second week a practicals na ababeyeka.
I na mini straight link to Namwan, and I was a father in so answer. Now that is most times why busy in say. And I feel now and I'm not meaning the number, so my manager and I on any BBR. So yes. Men's goodness is
interesting. Another question about Uber band. I mean, do you play to a live band?
Yes, I do.
How did you learn that one?
I didn't learn. I always go for sure. I play it.
Asking how to perform with a live band when you baby one bob band won't deal be your backing vocalist.
Yeah, perform me and baby. Then we perform it like you bury his house for 3 days and baby 2 days and 3 days before we go.
Okay, that's girl infancy here. Unless there is any other thing you want to add. I mean, something is not flowing. I mean, if there is anything you want to add, just bring it and let's move on. And just idea, my end was it.
I just want to say I thank everyone who helped and who is trying to help. May there be a say. And me sure mo say someone can say in some fan channel. If say no money go I do some means me sure mo. And I made my sense. Me da mo
well, Niama Ben say now feel say on pese yen koho because I've told you that I don't want you to cry. Na area Ben now feel say oh ye koho ebe ma worse it to make you cry na ebe how into oh ye careful no. Is there any particular thing or you be almost still? I hope you almost still.
I know they almost there but Niama they be
or you no wo hostel.
Try.
What down for now or trappy wa bonino see no with your channel. still wouldn't know what fine. I mean, do you still talk?
Oh, maybe I channel about me no.
Wouldn't name no. Oh. And you're the same the free cucumber market, no? And I a different friend.
No, only a different. No, they may smoking more. Only the accorded that down there with that channel.
They be dear or trappy wa wokotom beman sena. I mean, bonenu see you know.
Oh, honestly, only the if done I call it now, me only be more. Because I mean, no, a lady be a minimum no dear call, so I didn't know her. If it's your corner, ne auntie penamico, man who be a bit.
What did you tell the aunts?
I couldn't tell her, say, why baby say, so madame for no epokai. They say, no.
And what did the aunts tell you?
Or catch him so pamacha, my fan channel. But lady, ne dear, Obeba, and say, oh, son, or catch him the son of Tiana Braba or woman, into my fan channel. That's Oba and Monsieur Bunsen on Becky. But she wanted to come and see my siblings, and I'm catching so there.
Now, where do you feel to say?
I'm 17.
Now we'll cost 17. Try say we're still 16.
Yes.
We're reporting our police.
Me.
Oh, how then I went to me? I mean, here.
I was even scared to tell my siblings.
When you meet the guy who did the thing, ube kind him.
Men kind of bunny, I'm not so.
Coco.
No,
One kind of name saying you weren't under any influence, and yes, and I want sana bri when it a plane. So how come say Anna one numbri?
Yeah, and I don't know. I didn't take anything.
And I don't know when chest pest the idea we. Serious matter, I didn't really say you. And to who be an adjoa area who own kind.
I check because I am not Jones.
Fit is sad down until won't she an abuse.
No. Michigan and Poby, I just say be on.
Did it affect you in any way? So, science and engineer myself who bear my Philly style be.
Yes, it's really affected me because I am a so baby, I'm a baby, I'll be there, Mister.
Obiti advice ben na would be my young girls are a bit more to me that or more trapio moi obehuana. They are forced into sexual activities and more consent. How do we avoid some of this trap based on your experience? What do you want to share with the listening public for them to avoid such stuffs?
I just want them to stay away from peer pressure because when say girl way and a boy way, never be saying no ya ben because ben by almost no in an obey. See, and no one say ben the panel. And as a so crampo we beer. You can try. Say, I don't put people in. So we baby, I can say and try all the people. Beko adia we because you don't know what na media man obia they different. The mission say they should. And you obia na open the bear down for. And na obia na obeka say the chiko baby on any beko. You don't know what is in near any panajim. So you say over here.
At what point na obebe who say, hey. Baby, I made you the repeat me. What signs did you see before you realized that and the BCBC?
When he locked the door or locked it down.
And then?
And all the key in the baskets now, the laundry baskets.
Laundry baskets, no,
yes.
Okay.
And see if it's your own or start to say ordinance, it's so much. Now me resist it. No started so they say they mean didn't see madam for them bahana na madam for najiska waji 200 cedis na oko enti no you see no wajiska no onye eden so yeah kasa na started say obobo so he held my neck and me so now wacheche men send na gumechi so the screaming and things now started so so I even went made them home half naked and then I'm crying that night.
Mujuye ya ojuye boni ono dina obi edo na fa draws share half naked be na de kokro and then draws no so de ko
no otite me ho ne amanya na so atare na me hye no straight dress into half nanam jakata.
So, the legendary Nanam Pedro. Nana baby, I'm sure. Mint odo you so me mo. Mint odo you so me mo. Meneji na odo you so me mo.
Her name is I nearly said her name is Agatha. Her name is her name is That Girl, and she's a musician. And say That Girl, we're not promoted to see our Yebenya Bieti wahin, Yebenya Biato wahin.
Pacho, this year we enjoy video, but oko audio marker ubehuni na.
Sir, now obipe for show performance Yebenya wahin.
Pacho, met me the number to join amoko me page na so That Girl Africa or Instagram, Facebook and so ubehuni. That
Girl Africa.
Pacho.
Okay. How many music videos do you have so far?
Pacho, I can't say about. I think they will do 15 and
15.
Yeah.
With over 40 songs.
Yeah.
What your album?
No, not yet, but I'm planning on.
That Girl. So how would team you on Mudi Wechi? Omo were down for 4, or I know you managers. If you invest a big guitar, second bottle of some fun she will more. Let's get it straight. Do you have a team managing you? More signing contract to be?
No.
Or you are just with a group of friends? Okay, what is the situation? Who are they?
Okay, they are my sound engineers. Two of them are my sound engineers. Yes. And one of them is Okatim Noa Obaba.
Okay. Until when you signing contract bia. So you are a free independent musician.
Yes.
Our person on signing wa omo problem bia.
No.
How do you pay for the sound engineers? They be a bahano mudiwechi, mube faka, mube numsu, mube didi, sound engineering, and that form sa, for. So how do you sort them out?
Okay, yani amo as a yani na yati who has say be jumano, enti payment in sa nya manage in.
Enti asieno says amuye jumana, how does it benefit them? What does it need for them? When I will when I will be a star,
Oh, David, it helps all of us because by all means they might need help. I might need help.
And say, "Oh, be a big star. Won't record the studio. Be almost studio now. Never recorded."
Oh, David, but
so how does it benefit them? How does you becoming a star benefits them?
At least they can get people to record and. I can't say.
Let me repeat the question. Moon signing contracts bia.
No.
And so we are free independent musician.
Yes.
Question 2. When you be a sign contract paying?
Yes.
Who was that? How many years? Are NDA is it pending?
No, it's not pending. Any complete contract until you're terminating.
Terminating. Okay, yes. So you have a way of saying yes and no other saying. That's what I'm asking. So for the record, CCID, we are free. Yes. When you be and sign. Helen, why are you laughing?
Say yes and no.
And I say questions one has yes, so I just want to repeat and I'm sure I say, oh, you're free. Okay, because our industry it's like food. Before you invest, you need to be sure say Nepa no, I mean on your beer and the contract. And as for then I was reason.
Oh, there be said okay, but kakra me nimble say because it be a question technically no to me answer. The contract with the former manager no. Won't say
I'll see one person won't come from manager no was him.
Aye, but that was where the contracts no war.
Okay.
And yeah, binding contracts. What am I saying?
India contracts be a binding.
Binding contracts say a put to so for 5 years. What am I saying? We free more
contract. With the church
But
okay, I get what you mean. Okay.
They have that mutual understanding. Omodi year Jumano. And with this new management, you know, they have the studio, they are recording her. At least the studio will also be known. All the songs they record through the studio and also will be known. If money comes in, then they will all have their.
And if money doesn't come in,
it's
why am I even talking for them? They are in this Cisco no friend mommy. I mean, for my mic.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen, I was saying.
From TY.
T-Y. As in T for Tema.
T for Chini. That's my real name.
T for Tini.
Yeah. Chini.
How do you spell Chini? I thought Chini is CH.
Oh, mine is Tsini.
Okay, Tini.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Y for
Yao.
until you are Yao Tini.
Yes.
When are we a sound engineer? No.
But I need my other brother. No.
There be, we a sound engineer.
But
we recording no.
Yes.
We are the manager.
For now, I say a team no. So the team no. I work like road manager.
We need to work contracts.
But David.
And see, the amu in first one is then I'm in every. Mudi na chi yo or kwa na muko. Obana aba record it. Na okwense na mudi then I'm in frame.
We just had a mutual agreement say in Juma. Na she's like a sister. Nti so okoni nima by all means yensu yedinechino we will meet people, other musicians we will introduce our studio to to me record it. And yes we say any yedini Juma when she get the hits up like unforget it. But we have that.
And also Pablo Neseminka. Na sa onko na nim so e.
By all means because we believe in her. And she's doing a good work.
Do you know how many Ghanaian musicians have done good work, sir? Adani Beans.
Yes, like it is about Onunu no, it's different because talent now a crown no.
Is she the only person you record in your studio?
No.
More recording one beam so.
Or Wish Black or studio.
Wish Black.
Yes.
Hey, minister nene. You cause ending one beam.
And Bolani. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to get it straight from Intimuni no contracts.
Yes.
I'm asking because with the HSM or if I say Papa Penny be Papa person who say more signing no and I'm signing no. And yes, also be signing with UCC and then the Chinana was that say you know what contract and was Nana Blue versus Mimi and Danny. I mean, okay, so that is it.
Yes, please.
Do you know her story?
Yes.
You know her story. Then how come you were with Sia last week when she was talking? You were, I mean, if you know her story, how come you were still crying?
Once in the story, no, anytime you out TV, it touches you.
So how many times would you cry before it stops touching you? Into what Tibiana? Yeah. It's not a funny question. I was surprised.
Once no, all kind of story now also. Mention the name, I got very emotional, so I got me.
You have some emotional.
I'm very emotional.
You have some emotional feelings for her story.
Yes.
And for the work you do for her.
Yes.
It means you have emotional feelings for her career.
Yes.
And she as a person.
Oh, me no near machine. I don't be near. Oh, me and the firame. Me geneso. Me cocotte.
Tia, me yada se yemfensia enti monkoso nso na mu. Na nhwede nyambe. Why? Bye bye. Helen, point. Yeah. Yes, yes.
So see Helen, tie. Halifax me sa mutual agreement in yamanyama we asemo
almost your moon in the contracts be
but there should be something they can use pen and paper crying through bb for the seriousness of the job because at the end of the day nipa trusting who did not trust be obi and then di wenim say okay sadano we don't want to refer so at least they should sit down and then put something down now.
You know what I think? I think there are a group of talented young people they are just experimenting. Any guidance on how they should go about it. And see a raw talent, any takashi, ne share bravado, ne try and error, and new mabedo be on do. And see clearly they have good motives for themselves. So let's all see how we can all guide them. Now you link your more up, now you correct your more. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Many people have done that mistake, even big boys. Oh,
Yes.
no kwanta na ye kokeke. So I mean, let's interna me chaso no.
Yeah.
Ebi oba hu obi a wodon. Nti oba say won record no, but
Yeah.
oba hu say ono baby na adwin nam no enya wo sa we emotional
That
no
is the
wodon no. Na
Yeah.
na kwa business
Yeah.
business. Why the other Rasta guy they laugh? I go yo.
Yeah,
Halifax, one
Ye- they be me home.
I can tell you, sir, that is the new trend now. Studios are now raising artists. Wahoo. Instead of say artists Nico Buku studio, no. The studio multi set up studio now. No more I recruit artists, no more record them, no more year. Into job never outer. They all have a share in it. It's something that is coming up.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is very important. So great.
Yes. Oh, let me patch you.
That means
I'm only sharing this in patch you.
but advice come warm. As I said, one yes, I did a bit.
Yo, Mati.
Okay.
No, Nameka. But Halifax, Meda was a for this and Akuma Abutira Wenya no Doa Wenya for the young lady. The same thing attach him and so somebody get in to also support them. What am I say? You support to. Intino Meda was a Halifax.
Well, all too soon we have to end this interview. I believe in giving people opportunities. We shouldn't only focus on my geomudin. And say, I mean, Obi ya de mo kan ye ba me mic no. That's girl. So yeah, someone will go on Facebook as That's Girl Official.
Yes, That's Girl Africa.
That's Girl Africa.
Yes.
As in DHATGYAL then Africa. Is it the same AFRIC and Amudi any K? That's Girl Africa.
Yes.
Many won we mum, but and I will say we mood yes some way. And you think see any be a live show, a radio at TV and can I editing a ye and see Helen said then be So her name is Das Girl on the social media. She's Das Girl Africa. This is the song she's promoting now, Magata remix. She has several other songs. Let's see how we can all protect, promote, and project her. Thank you. You see, it is a live program and you can't predict how it would go. So thanks so much for listening. I deeply appreciate it. A lot of thanks goes to my production team headed by Gloria Obia. David the Naughty Pablo. Music director has been DJ Bosco. The only DJ doesn't take fire. My name is Halifax. Executive producer was Father Dr. Dixon Nar. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, and say amundi mufiasim. Ghana for pesadodo. The moon ye musi mwehu. Broad female TV anchor Ben Amoko hun say ne sex video about. And you're no. That sex video circulating. I watched it several years ago online. And see munja dia muye. No, it's part of my job, you know. No. You see, I watched it. No. I watch it for educative purposes.
How many years?
Ache, to say enche bia. Some pacho enyono munja dia muye. Let us not dirty ourselves. Let us not destroy ourselves. In fact, what bien him. The hustle is real. Into be cambonia for bihono. Ube huana are affecting the brand, are affecting the career. Let us not do this. And senfata, it is wrong. I mean, Mr. Remo. Yanko peace.
Proposals.